back. It's early for me to be awake.
We seen what, one yesterday when we were heading out of here?
Yeah,
last night?
Oh, really?
Hey, buffalo.
Actually, it was this section right here because he was going through that kind of thing. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to clean your left leg and straighten out. Oh my God, Emma, please stop. What do you want?
Very cool.
No, stay away from that edge.
And crawl. And keep your arms back like this. See?
Oh my God.
Now walk back from the edge before you try to get up. And then you stand up. But there's a crack behind you, so be aware of
There's
it.
definitely a crack behind you.
Alright, we're here, North Kaibab trailhead. There's Jason freezing his little ass off. Renee is already down the trail. Here's parking lot, the sign, and we're going down the trail. There's Renee, right down there. And we're out day one, 5 o'clock in the morning.
How cold was it on the car?
26 on the car. It's probably really 30, 31 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm shivering while I'm taking this video.
Fingertips are numb already.
Here we go. So this is the spot, the last time we were here, that the water was coming from up there. Usually you'd walk around there, but there was a waterfall right there. So what we had to do is we had to hike down here, through the water there, and then back up the other side. So it's still day one. We're here at our campsite, Cottonwood.
4 hours and 45 minutes.
There we go.
Like almost 7 miles.
That's how long it took us to get down here. We got a little bit of shade right now,
Not much.
but it's sparse,
It's
but
getting
we'll make it
smaller as the
happen.
day goes on.
Yeah, but we got us a nice little view out here. What is it, like 10:30, 10:45?
It's 11 o'clock on the dot.
11 o'clock on the dot. We're gonna eat us some lunch and
10 o'clock on the dot, my bad.
math. It sucks. 10 o'clock on the dot. We're gonna eat us some food and then we're gonna chill out. And this evening we're gonna check out Upper Ribbon Falls. Is it cold? I'm recording.
It's cold.
It can't be that cold. It's pretty cold. Hey, turn around so we can see your face.
I gotta be pissed. Oh yes. Oh yes. There you next. Come on, I did. My legs are getting warm. Holy shit balls. Oh God, we got this.
Nope. That's not a thing I do. Nope.
Alright, here's your channel.
Alright, here you go.
Yes.
Cold enough?
It was there.
So we are above Ribbon Falls on this goat trail of a path to Upper Ribbon Falls, which is back there. And yeah, that's pretty spooky down there. You probably don't want to do that, but
300, 400 foot drop down there?
yeah, right there is literally the top of Lower Ribbon Falls where we'll be. That's where it drops off down into that crevice. See if I can get a better video when we get a little further around. So we made it somewhere that we have not made it before, and where most people do not make it to. We almost turned back. We are at Upper Ribbon Falls. That is Upper Ribbon Falls. This is above the regular Ribbon Falls, probably an hour walk. But it goes way up there. A little water pool in there. Just beautiful stuff here. Unfortunately, it's starting to get dusk. You can kind of see the light, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time here. So we're still at upper level above Ribbon Falls. And the Ribbon Falls that most people know of is right down there. Pretty cool. We'll be there tomorrow. Where we were today was right around that bend right there, up on that red rock. We're about out of daylight. Most of this is going to be
I guess that wouldn't be South Rim. South Rim's further around, but
a night hike. Let me see if I can actually see. There's the South Rim.
part of the South Rim.
Yeah. Up there. That's where we'll be in 3 days? 3 days. 4 days. 4 days. It's only Monday. Still day one. We did Upper Ribbon. There's a trail going that way. We are actually going the other way back to Cottonwood to get some dinner. So when you think of a trail, typically don't think of that as being a trail in the Grand Canyon. But in fact, that trail goes all the way up and over and all the way back down through here. This is literally the trail to Upper Ribbon Falls. And there is Jason down at the bottom. He made it. Hopefully the rest of us do too. So it's morning of day 2. It is, what time is it?
It is 7:41.
7:41 in the morning. We're at the Kaibab or Kaibab trail here at Cottonwood Campground. We're packing up. We had a pretty cool stay
Head out
here.
west.
And so this is our campsite. That's where we slept.
The worst part of camping is unpacking, packing back up, getting your shit back together to get it back in your bag.
Right?
Good morning.
There's Renee. She's ready to rock and roll.
Oh yeah, fabulous this morning. Much better.
Cool. Got some sore muscles, but other than that, we're good. Had a little shade.
Show me y'all wasn't doing that last night.
Those different sore muscles. Yeah. And listen to these clowns
Spike Lee.
all day. This guy especially.
That's what happens when you get 3 hours of sleep because people bang. We got two smart people over here.
Yeah, we got quite a few smart. Well, just 2. They're over.
They never stop talking.
They've been doing that for 2 days. They just talk. They don't ever stop talking. They like woke up and started talking, and it never stopped.
They're using mall voices too, not even library voices.
You gotta keep a straight face. And then use your radio voice.
You know you're using your Batman voice.
Batman. So it's 9:08 on day number 2. We're here at Ribbon Falls. One of my favorite places in the world. And here comes Renee up the mountain. She's down there taking pictures for people. It's what did you say, 9:08? 9:08.
12:08 if you're in Florida.
12:08 if you're in Florida, 9:08 here.
Not in Florida no more, Toto.
We I think it took us about an hour to get here from Cottonwood. Place looks a little different. The moss that's growing down, let me see if I can get this thing to lighten up a little bit. The moss that's growing down up there has gotten a lot longer, and the vegetation around here has grown up quite a bit. But we're still at our favorite little hidey hole here, and gonna spend the day enjoying the view. And it's probably got to be 70 degrees with a nice cool moist breeze. The only place in the canyon you'll find moisture. And we're just gonna hang out here all day and pack out this afternoon and head down to Bright Angel Campground. We'll talk to you later. There's Ribbon, and there's the deer. It's the end of day 2. We're coming into camp here. It's about 6:30. No, 7:30? 6:30. Whatever. Still daylight. Just looking for us a campsite. What time is it, Jason? 7:30. So 2.5 hours, 6 point whatever it was, or 6 miles, 5 point something miles. Not too bad. But I'm gonna set up camp and go from there. It's the morning of day number 3. Whew, my hair's a mess. Look at that. I got a spiked up thing going on here. Look like Sonic the Hedgehog. Anyway, morning of day 3. We're at Clear Creek Trail at the bench or the couch or the chair or whatever people call that. We are just getting up here. You can see the sun. There's Jason.
Yep, somewhere in there.
There he is. See the sun in the background? Right down there. It's Phantom Ranch. For those of you who don't know where this trail is, it's basically just 3/4 of a mile north of Phantom Ranch. Hook a right, go right up that trail over there. Bring you up to here. We're gonna try to go on up. See how much further we can go. I think get up to the next plateau and see some neat stuff. So anyway, it's our morning post. Last night we got in pretty good, slept pretty good, switched campsites this morning to a different one. So why we got a late start? What time is it?
It's 6:47, so it took us 47 minutes to get here from camp.
6:47, like you heard, 47 minutes from camp, which was at Bright Angel to the chair. We moved at a good clip though. It's nice and temperate, I guess. Moderate temperatures out here.
Cool temperature.
Probably 70s, 80s maybe. But plugging along, we'll see what happens. So here we are, just a little bit above the chair. Found a neat little view down the Colorado River. Let me zoom or change the perspective there. You can also see from here the Gray Bridge, and the Black Bridge is right back there. You can see, if I zoom in, the donkeys, mules, whatever, on the South Kaibab trail. Definitely, I think, worth it to come up a little bit past the chair at this point, but we'll keep on keeping on and see where we get to. So we just made it out to the ever somewhat known potholes on Clear Creek Trail. Right behind us here, other than that bright sun, is the, oops, back that way. And the sun's right in the way. There's a temple back there that signifies the area. Actually, there's a stalk in the way that signifies the area. Let me see if I can get it there. There we go. And the potholes. Last mile was probably in the sun, and really kind of neat terrain looking things here, little bowls, they kind of wash down. It's a whole nother view. There's a big one there, and just a little different geography here. 8:45, coming back down Clear Creek. Thought I would take a little panoramic. There is Grand Canyon all around us.
Temple?
Yeah, there's the temple back there. It's pretty much all the way around.
It's hot.
And it's hot.
It's warming up. It's still got a cool breeze though.
Yeah, it actually is a nice cool breeze up here. I know once we get down in the box it's going to get hot, but there's South Kaibab, and there's more of it. As Jason pointed out, I thought that might have been Hermit Trail or something. No, that's actually South Kaibab. It's worth coming out. It took us about 2 hours to get out to the potholes, and now we're on our way back. So it's still day 3. We're here coming back into camp. It is, looks like 108 in the sun.
And it's 1 in the shade right now.
101 in the shade. Something like that.
10:36.
10:36 in the morning.
Yep.
We left out at 6 a.m.
And it was 74 at 6.
74 degrees at 6 a.m. So 30-degree temperature swing. 4.5 hours from the campground to the potholes, and then back. And it wasn't too bad. Started like we said earlier, 6 o'clock. 10:30, we're back. We're gonna go find us some shade, some food, some creek. Yeah, probably about 8 miles to the potholes. We'll have to say that, so we'll remember that for later and for anyone else interested in going out there. It's evening day number 3. It's a little bit after 5 o'clock. Looks like we have a friend coming into our campsite here. There she is. She's just hanging out with us.
Out to trample our tent.
About to trample our tents. Renee, how you feeling?
Feeling great.
Yeah?
Good trip. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Oh, here she comes.
About to pet a deer.
Yeah, we're about to pet us a deer. There's literally our stuff right there. Oh, there she goes. Moving on. Anyway, we're still at Bright Angel Campground, bottom here. Decided not to do the Utah Trail, Utah Flats Trail, whatever it is. Just hang out here instead. It's pretty hot. Got up to about 130 on the thermometer up there again today, and so we're gonna hang out here. We're gonna cook us some mashed potatoes, and
Cook some venison.
maybe cook some venison. Nice. And get a good night's rest because we're headed up in the morning. I did get me a blister. So that sucks. It popped. Renee's got a nice little blister on her heel. So that's not good. And we did have a casualty. The shirt that I've worn the last 2 times we were here, 3rd time's the charm, ripped it open. So I guess we'll have to retire it. Morning of day number 4. We are here at Indian Garden. No, Bright Angel. Why do I keep doing that? Bright Angel Campground. We're here at Bright Angel Campground, day number 4. Packing up our stuff. Getting ready to go. How you feeling, Jason?
Good. Fixing to eat some cheese curds or scrambled eggs with bacon, whichever one you want. I think it is. Ooh, look at that. It's watery too.
Yum. It'll be fine. We just finished up our oatmeal over here. Renee's setting up her blisters. We both had a little heel issue with these hikes. Hers started yesterday, and mine started the day before. Right there.
I don't have any yet.
Jason has 0 blisters because he's a badass, and that's what it is. So far, so good. We're gonna hike up to Indian Garden this morning, and I think we're doing all right. Legs are a little tired. Had a neat walk last night with the it was a scorpion walk with the park rangers here. It was really cool. Did a whole nocturnal thing. Ranger Brendan did the guide, the tour, whatever. So we had a good time with that, and had our first official beer at the bottom of the Grand Canyon last night.
Daddy, how much longer before we leave?
Jason wants to talk to you guys.
Daddy, how much longer before we leave?
But we're having a good time out here. Should take us 3 hours probably to get up to Indian Garden, and then we're going to spend the afternoon out at Plateau Point. Right now it's 6 o'clock, and so we'll be up there probably between 9 and 10. Probably stop along the way at the creek a couple of times and maybe shoot a video there. But had a good time here. Got a decent campsite, and everyone's been nice. Everything's been fun, so we'll keep on the journey. So it's day 4, mid-morning. There is the corkscrew. So you can see it's already getting warm out there. Bottom half of it's still shaded, and then it gets ridiculous. A couple shady spots still left back here in these crevices, but you can see somebody hunkered down in a couple of those. But finally got up here. This is the shadiest, coolest spot. It's got a nice little breeze right on the back side after you get past the trees over there, in a little wet spot where it looks like springs running through the mountain there, or valley. But made it through the corkscrew. Next is what we call the pancake layer, which is that stuff right up there. We get on the inner section here where the creek runs through. It kind of washes it out, makes it look like a stack of pancakes. So it's pretty cool. A lot of shade. So that's where we're headed from here.
I'm glad we didn't walk up on him in an hour from now.
No. I'm eventually gonna go away, but will you let your neighbors know?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell people as well.
Are you going down that way?
I am.
Okay.
I'll
We'll try
spread
to
the word.
keep an eye on where he goes
We're
too.
going to Plateau Point to watch the sunset. So
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't be in our tent when we get back.
Yeah, not in. Check under. I've seen them go under the tents before.
That's
They usually
unnerving.
come out the other side, but it would be a bad day if it didn't. You lay down
Oh God.
forever.
It's evening of night number 4, day number 4, Thursday. We're out here on Plateau Point. Probably going to come out in the morning. We'll see. Here's Renee.
Hello.
She's like, I wasn't ready.
It's scary up here.
All right. And over here we got Jason. He's still hanging out.
Top of the evening to you.
And here's the mighty Colorado. And then that's the, let's see, I can figure out where I'm at here. That's the Clear Creek Trail. There's the temple that we went up near when we were over there on that side. We hiked down below that. Over there is South Kaibab somewhere, and then the Tonto Trail runs along there. If we come over here, you can see the corkscrew that we ran today, or that we walked this morning. And the trail takes you across there, back up the valley, and then into there, which is where Indian Garden is. And then up that way is where we're going out in the morning. So it's morning number 5, 5:08 in the morning, Friday. That make it about the 9th.
Eight.
The 8th. Makes it the 8th. Something like that. We're packing up our stuff here, getting all of our gear loaded up. Jason's finishing up his tent. This is our campsite last night. We saw a rattlesnake run through here. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that before. Nice scenery, good sleep. It was pretty chilly last night compared to the last few nights. We actually had to bundle up a little bit. I definitely enjoyed the Upper Ribbon Falls myself. Really enjoyed the Clear Creek was fun. Just the amount of time we got to spend at each place and kind of explore the nature of it. So it was good. But yeah, Clear Creek, it was neat to see Clear Creek from Plateau Point once we've been out there. And yeah, all in all a good trip. So glad you guys went on the journey with us. So it's day 5, probably about lunchtime. We got back on the North Rim. We luckily, Jason's dad and Jason's daughter saved us a hotel room, let us come in and get a shower real quick. It's not quite noon yet. It's probably 11:30, 11:45. We're all showered up here. We
Back to civilization.
We smell better.
we smell much better.
Taylor said she wouldn't let us in the car if we stunk that bad.
So getting on the elevator. Let's see what we got going on here. Still got a little blister happening. Not bad. A little blister. Not bad. Other than that, Everything's good. We gonna go get us some Mexican food, a couple cervezas, and do our recuperation. Get ready for Las Vegas. See you guys later.